A couple.
A couple.
A couple reviews. Hey everyone, this is D.
And this is C.
And we're here for the Tucker and Dale vs. Evil review. This film is written and directed by Eli Craig, whose other work includes more recent Little Evil, and also has Tyler Labine.
Really?
Plays like Adam Scott's friend. I haven't seen Little Evil.
I've seen it, but I didn't notice Tyler Labine.
Oh, okay. You've seen Little Evil when?
Yeah, well, before we met.
Oh, okay. And let's get to the cast.
So, the main character, Dale, is played by Tyler Labine. And Tyler Labine has also been in Rise of the Planet of the Apes. Is he the main ape?
No, he's like a scientist.
Oh. I didn't even
Wow.
No, because they do the CGI thing.
Yeah, right, sure.
He probably was playing the main ape's face. I don't know. I don't mean disrespect. I mean, it was just... Anyway, he was also in Monsters University. He's also in Escape Room.
Yeah, an actual horror movie.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's also Alan Tudyk playing Tucker, whom I believe is one of the most underrated and underappreciated actors of all time. You might remember him from Dodgeball with the legendary role of the pirate. He also is pretty good at playing robots because he was playing one both in Rogue One and he was the robot in iRobot.
What? He is the iRobot?
Yeah, he's the iRobot.
What?
Yes.
But no, huh? How?
Yeah, well, I guess you must like, CGI and stuff.
Ah, that's what I mean by when I said Tyler Labine was the main ape.
But I don't know, it just sounded...
Oh, we are a more sophisticated version of ape.
And he's also in Wreck-It Ralph.
Is it wrong that I say like apes are not sophisticated?
Well, I mean, now find me a sophisticated ape and we can talk.
Yeah, I mean, apes can be... I mean, I don't want to offend any ape enthusiasts.
We apologize to all apes offended.
Yeah, I don't mean disrespect to all apes.
Then we have Katrina Bowden playing Allison. She was in American Reunion and was also a regular on 30 Rock.
And then we have Jesse Moss.
Jesse Moss. What?
Yes, Jesse.
Jesse, were you serious?
Well, I was reading Jesse Moss as Jesse Moss because I've been learning Italian and I can't switch off my Italian mode. I can't switch off my Italian mode.
Jesse Moss. Jesse, vieni qua, Jesse. Anyway.
Isn't that offensive?
Yes, well, but I'm Italian, so I can
okay,
do
so
it.
it's alright. Okay, so we have Jesse Moss, who was in Final Destination 3 and The Uninvited, which is a horror movie.
Another horror movie, yes.
Okay. This film was actually shelved for 3 years before being released.
It's a slasher film parody, but like without berating the genre, it doesn't make fun of it. It just takes the usual stereotypes from those movies, like the type characters, the cliches. And the only thing different, though, that the usual stereotype of the rural villains, the rural slasher, the rural murderers, we have in place Tucker and Dale, who are a lovable pair of friends.
Yeah, very relatable, kind of awkward, but in a funny way.
Yeah, Dale is definitely awkward and naive.
Yeah, naive, innocent.
And Tucker is like more of a head on his shoulders, but is also not a simpleton, but a simple guy. Yeah, he's a simple guy. Yeah. They're happy about their vacation home.
Yeah. Okay, the plot goes on like your typical slasher films, and even through the cliches, it manages to stay original.
Yeah, like it has a lot of like slapstick type deaths, let's say. Mm-hmm. And you can see these in the trailer as well.
A lot of fake blood.
Yeah, a lot of fake blood. The acting, especially from the college kids, might be a little bit over the top, but I feel like that's also on purpose.
I also like that this movie doesn't have any profanities or vulgar humor. It doesn't use any vulgar, vile humor.
That's true. Well, not that I don't appreciate the first scary movies, but they heavily rely on vulgar humor and profanity. Mm-hmm. And you will think that this movie would have some, but the funny of the movie is the dialogue and the interactions between Dale and Tucker are like great writing, it's really some hilarious exchanges.
Yeah, because Tucker is kind of a level-headed, and Dale is very innocent, like naive.
Yes.
Sort of. But in a good way.
Yes, in an endearing way.
Yeah, he's kind, but at the same time, he couldn't see through of what's happening. Yeah, like the dialogues between them are pretty ridiculous.
I think I didn't like was the gag at the very end.
Ah, yeah.
You know?
Me neither.
Doesn't spoil the movie, but I feel like they could have easily done without because it left a bad taste in my
Yeah,
mouth.
plus it's very unlike the character.
Exactly, yeah, that's true.
Okay, the final comments.
So all in all, a really fun and entertaining movie.
Highly enjoyable.
Yes, we had lots of laughs with it. It was a good hour and a half or something spent. We definitely recommend it.
Yeah.
And it also has a nice message deep down. It is a shut your brain and enjoy type of film, but it also has a nice message that, the true villain of the movie, apart from a character, are our preconceptions and the misunderstanding that they can create,
Deep.
Deep. Yeah.
Profondo.
Let's get to the loopholes and plot holes. And we have a total of 2, and the rest are not accounted for the sake of comedy. One is a goof, and one is a small loophole. And the loophole, I'm sure it's a parody joke, but the sheriff's gun, after Chad picks it up, fires like definitely more than 6 bullets. So that type of gun only has 6. So yeah, that's a little loophole, but I'm sure it's on purpose. And no particular plot holes.
Okay, think of any.
The death count is at 14. And my rating is, I think, a decent 8. I'll give it a decent 8.
I'll give it a. It was pretty enjoyable. I like how the characters were executed. Give it an 8.257.3.
Okay. I guess we can move on to the spoiler section. If you stop the video here, thanks for watching, and make sure to like and subscribe. And if you don't want to miss our next review,
Don't forget to look
up. And thanks again for watching. And on to the spoiler section. Well, the goof here is that you can see 5 fingers on Tucker's hand after Dale cuts the rope from the tree.
Sure.
As he's falling, you can see like both hands have 5 fingers. Now we can move on to the death count. The first 2 are the journalists, and this is actually Eli Craig's wife, who's about to get hammered to the head. Boom. And the next death, the cameraman, is actually a small cameo from Eli Craig right here. Splattered on the floor. You have a little foreshadowing. This is Chad's telling of events, which we actually know that's not how they went down. Boom, to the face! Yeah, and then this next girl is doing all the best she can to catch a machete to the throat. There she goes.
Plus, it wasn't an explosion. Where was it? Boom. It should be like shh.
Then here we have another misunderstanding. And someone's about to get slightly impaled.
Poor confused teenager.
Next, we have another impalement. And this guy full of rage charges and
You don't have to you don't have to do the sound effect.
Sound effect. Someone's about to get a glass of punch.
That's watermelon juice. Watermelon sugar. Hi. Watermelon sugar. Copyrighted.
Oh, you can sing it. Oh, and then boom! Another one to the face.
That's a hazard.
They knew about it too. I think they can catch I think that's involuntary manslaughter, maybe.
What if your
Because you have
house?
something that's so unsafe. Oh wow!
But what?
I never noticed.
But they
it on
only
the
found
cheek
out
like
about
that.
it. They only found out about it the same day they went to it. Like
Then we have another smart guy here. This gun actually doesn't have a safety, even though it makes the scene super funny anyway. Oh, this is actually, we found out later, it's an on-screen death, but not a real one, because this is not how events actually went down. This is supposed to be Chad's father. We have the friends here doing their best to murder each other. So yeah, first guy catches fire, yeah, with an assist from the friend. He did.
and everybody just watches.
Oh, and then they have like the old cans of gas around. Someone's about to light up her last cigarette.
Of course, that's what you have to do. You have to smoke.
Well, yeah, your last cigarette.
Well, no, like,
Smoking kills.
what you talking about? They can still exit the house.
True, yes.
I mean, it's not like she's trapped.
And everyone is
Yeah.
below. And that's all. All right, so there you have it. If you're here, you probably watched the movie already. So let us know what you thought about it.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah.
You can also drop a comment or give some suggestions on next films you would like us to review. And
Don't forget to look up.
yeah, don't forget to look up once in a while. Look at the
Yeah,
sky.
don't forget to look up for our next review. And that's all from this side. Ciao.
Bye.